we just, it's not gonna be like a list of questions. Like I'm not interviewing you. It's just gonna be like as natural as possible. Really, just
cool.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. So really what I really wanted to do was introduce people to you, TJ of the A-Class Productions. And I thought it was really, you're really dope. And I wanted to tell people a little bit about you, how we met. And, you know, you obviously say a little bit about yourself and who you are and stuff. But so TJ, I actually met working at a particular co-working space. I'll keep names out. But working at a co-working space, and I remember like I had a coworker at the time who had threatened that if I didn't let you listen to a song that I had randomly done forever ago, he was gonna give it to you anyway. And because they had been trying, they were like, you know, there's a producer right across the hall you should be talking to. And I was like, yeah, but I'm scared. And he's like, well, if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
And so and so then I just walked over. I was like, so I have something for you to listen to, but I'm going to walk away because I was terrified.
Yeah, I think you actually gave me the phone.
I gave you my phone.
And then shut the door.
And I shut the door and I left. But what was so funny was because before then, I think my first actual meeting with TJ was, there was another friend that we had, another person who worked in this co-working space. And I remember just very randomly, we were downstairs in that bar area.
And we had a whole conversation. It wasn't even about music or anything.
No. But it was just about, it was life, about being in business and being in business for yourself. And there was so much that I think I learned from that conversation, from both of them as like being entrepreneurs and, you know, forging sort of their own paths, like you forging your own path. And I remember for me, I was super inspired because I knew that I felt like a creative and I knew that I just had a path that I believed was calling to me that I just didn't quite know how to get to because I've always felt like security was within that 9 to 5 sort of thing.
Absolutely.
And so,
absolutely.
And so being terrified because I'm like, I know that I want more, but not quite knowing how to get there. And so we had that very first conversation. I think from that first conversation, I knew that you were cool and I knew that there was just so much that I could learn from you and that it would be really cool to be connected to you and just kind of like a learning and business and creative sense. And then after that, my coworker later on, so that brought us to my coworker later on, because I again seen you every day since that point, and my coworker was like, "Well, if you don't tell TJ, I'm gonna tell you." And so I was like, "Ugh," and so then I had to tell you, and I remember you coming to find me. You were like, "What is wrong with you? You've been here for
all this time." We had a whole conversation.
And you never told me that you sing. Are you crazy? And I was like,
livid.
Yeah.
I was out there. I remember, man, it was crazy because like when you gave me the song, you know, because a lot of people sometimes they send me songs like, hey, I want you to check me out. You were very humble about it, and you was like kind of timid a little bit, and I was like,
I was terrified.
What's wrong? Why is she so scared?
I was terrified.
So she when she gave me the phone, y'all, like I promise you, she gave me the phone and she just shut the door. And it was gone. Like I had to go find her after I listened to it. And to be real with you, I only listened to it for 15 seconds. That was it. 15 seconds and she had me. So I was like, first off, how you gonna do all these runs and all this stuff and be terrified and give it? You know what? I'm finna find her. So I go and find her. I talk to her and I'm like, yo, like, why aren't you like you had?
Yeah.
I'm here, and
you
were about to leave.
Yeah,
Y'all was
I was
about to
literally
move.
about to like, it was legit at the end of the day. And because I think what I've always been, I don't think people really understand, like, it's not I'm just pretending to, like, you know, that fake humble sort of, I mean, I'm seeing a little, like, I'm terrified. Like, and that's something that, like, I'm still, like, working through. And that's really a part of, like, this journey for me is working through, like, that fear of singing in front of people, of believing in myself, of really pushing myself to like go beyond. And because, again, I always feel like there's more that I want to do. I've just been afraid to do it. So that was real legitimate fear that I felt.
And I can really give you this, I commend you for that, because like there's a lot of people that will still be wondering, oh, I don't think I want to do it. I don't want to do it. And they'll fight themselves constantly and not even realize that they could be blocking their blessing.
Yeah.
And the fact that you went ahead and gave it, I mean, of course you had a little push from your friend, but it was good. The fact that you did.
Shout out to Warren. I don't even know if he's going to see it, but shout out to Warren because
yeah, man.
It was him.
But yeah, he was the main person. He was the person to kind of push you over and get you going and started into this thing.
Yeah,
so,
it took a threat, but I'm really glad that threat was there.
Yeah, for sure.
That it was there. And so since then, so that was that 2019 when that happened? Was it 2018, I think
that was 2018 when that happened. Because that was towards the end of 2018. So fast forward, 2 years.
Yeah. And so we've been still working and doing stuff. So I enlisted TJ's help. And TJ, well, before I go any further, I really want you to explain to the people who you are. Tell the people who you are. All 78 followers, please. All 78 subscribers, which I thank and I'm appreciative of.
Yeah.
TJ, can you please tell them who you are?
All right. Well, shout out. Thank you for having me on your platform. But yeah, like, my name's TJ, T Jordan. You can find me on all different platforms as T Jordan the producer. I've been, a music producer for 14, 15 years now. Working with various artists, people like, Mace and Michael Keith, Robin Charles, just to name a few. I'm not trying to name drop, but just to let you know that
people know.
Yeah, I've been around it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, started out when I was little. Started out 5 years old and been creating my own music since I was 11, 12 years old. But for the most part, man, it's just it started out as a hobby, and then it went. I was seriously doing it when I was like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
That's when I got real serious about it. Didn't know that I was going to pursue it as a career until after I got out of high school. But yeah, went to school, Art Institute of Atlanta. Went to college and studied, music, art, video, and audio production. And been in Atlanta for about 10, 11 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a learning process, still learning. But I've been doing a lot, when it comes to the music side, just been doing a lot, hosting my own, indie class radio, my radio station. So yeah, we're hosting that, and helping independent artists, with their music career and giving them a platform to be able to showcase their music. So that's a good thing. And, just working with dope artists like yourself, Which
is crazy because I know that like I enjoy writing and creating, but even switching to like telling people like, no, I'm an artist or I want to be taken serious as an artist is something that, again, is just still... It's really new, and it's just weird. It's really, really weird. But so I know that I've been appreciative of you, like within my journey, because like with how we create, it's been really different. I remember our very first session, you initially had a few tracks that were prepared, and then you're like, actually, let's just vibe and feel it. And that was really like what worked and so I feel like I've been able to have, creative freedom here and just the space to kind of try things out and to learn new things. And so that's been really, really cool.
Absolutely.
That's been really, really cool. And he's also really gracious because, I be in, I be out. You might not hear from me for a few months.
But it's cool. That's a process.
Yeah, it's a process. It's a process.
And I understand it. A lot of artists, do it. I do it sometimes as a producer. Sometimes that creative flow don't always happen. Sometimes you have to go. Yeah,
it don't always flow.
They don't always flow. So you have to, step away from it and come back to it. And when you do come back to it, you'll start getting, all these different ideas and creative stuff. So yeah I love it, man. Definitely love working with you. We just did a new track, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty dope.
Yeah. So about that. So the reason that TJ and I linked up today was because there's an artist in the UK. Goes by Shouty, and she reached out through a friend and just to see if I would be interested in being featured on a track, and laying down some ad libs, a few vocals there, and I of course was really excited for the opportunity to do that. And so I was like, well, I gotta call TJ. So we just did that. Just got off the phone with her, and I know she's really excited. And I'm really excited for her to obviously release her content there.
Yep.
So I'm actually really looking forward to that, and to just seeing what could happen, because again, this is all a learning process for me. And so really with the creation of my YouTube channel, it was to show just the process of what it means to want to follow your dreams, whatever they are.
Nice.
And so I'm documenting all of it. That's how I feel. I want to document it all, including the struggles and, my moments of doubt and insecurities and whatever, but also the work. And even if it's just, coming into ad libs and a few vocals, I think that's all important, all necessary. So I really wanted people to meet you, because I'm TJ, you're so great. I want people to know. This is TJ. This is TJ, the producer of A-Class Productions. And where can they, if anybody was interested in linking with you or anything like that, where can they? Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you could go to aclassproductions.net. That is the website for the company, and you guys, if anybody that's creatives that wants to link up with us, you can go to aclassproductions.net and just check us out on there. If you want to find me and follow me and link up and do some creative stuff, hit me up on Instagram. That's where I am all the time. I might be on Twitter every now and then, but Instagram is where it's at. Yeah, okay. IG. T Jordan, the producer. Hit me up and send me a DM. Be like, hey, I saw you on,
Hey, yeah.
Sarah's YouTube?
Yeah, it's my YouTube channel.
So
my YouTube channel.
So let me know where you found me from and whatnot, and we'll link up. All right.
I don't have a code or anything to get you discounts. I don't have nothing like that. So I'm like, hey, if you give them my code, HeyIndigo 80. I don't have nothing like that.
That's coming. That's coming. Coming soon.
Coming soon, but not yet. So but yeah. Also, pay people, independent businesses, entrepreneurs, small business owners, everybody out here trying to work, trying to eat. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, TJ, for this. Thank you for, the time today, and for also taking a few minutes just for me to record this. That's
absolutely.
Beautiful.
Oh, and by the way, guys, if you watching this, man, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button.
Comment, subscribe, share.
Man. You already know. Help with the algorithms,
Get me seen. But I really am trying. I really am trying. So that's where I've been, and I haven't told you where I've been, but I'm trying. Okay, so thank you. God bless you. Bye.